Hi, everybody. It's your friend Ian Bagg. Are you guys ready for Around the Bag? Oh, guys, we're excited about it. Hello, Ricardo. I haven't seen you since you were down at that nude beach. Young man, showing your pictures off down there. Larissa, good to see you. Jeff Upton, Lindsay, Bag Nation. Team Subaru in the house. I love it. Love it, guys. Lindsay, thank you for the donation last night. You put you towards the old, we got a new microphone. New microphone? The Lindsay microphone and a Cowhill and Lindsay giving money to us. Oh, Cody Bear is on. Oh, Cody Bear 87 being nice, talking to people. Brenda, hi. Got a great show for you tonight. We got Scott Simpson from my hometown, Terrace, British Columbia, host of Graham Avenue podcast. Very funny young man. Janelle Draper is here. She's very funny. She's a comedian in New York City, living in a cabin right now. Oop, just spit on myself. Can't do that in these times. Mike Cronin's here. One of the funniest guys I've ever seen. Mike Cronin is here. Welcome to Ian Bagg Game Show. Do you know? No, you don't. Love it. Let's take me out. Let's get this show started. We got enough people in here. We can start this goddamn thing. Let's do it, my friends. Let's start this stupid. This seems nice. This seems like it's going to be a good time. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Dirty Bags, what's up? Here he is. Here he comes. Here's the host. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's Ian Bagg, Around the Bag. Welcome, guys. Big Friday night show. Everybody's excited. We got my guests. They're going to have a good time. All my commenters are here. Everybody's going to have a good time. Terrace, BC in the house having a good time. My God. I can't wait to get it started. Here's how the show goes. It's 3 rounds. I ask questions for 3 rounds, but in different ways. In the first round, we all get to answer in a round the horn type of style. And the second round is called Pick It, where they have to make a choice between 2. And then the third round, it's super fun, happy, fun time championship round, where they go head to head. So get ready for that. Do I take checks? Do we take check? Aldergrove is in the house. That is fantastic. We're going to bring in my guests right now, my friends. Let's bring in them. It's Janelle Draper. That's Scott Simpson, Mike, and Mike Cronin. Welcome to the show, my friends. Let's have a great time. Janelle, welcome to the show. Tell everybody all about you.
Hi, guys. I'm a comedian based in New York City, and I host and produce a sold-out show at the Stand in Union Square called Twisted Sister with my sister, who's a midwife. Yeah, it's a great time.
I love it.
Yeah, and we're starting a podcast soon on iHeartRadio, so make sure to follow me and check out our latest updates.
Oh, that was interesting. As soon as we put you on, we lost 4 viewers. That took a weird turn. We lost 4 viewers right off of that. That is interesting. Janelle, too much lipstick. Calm it down, you hussy. Scott Simpson, tell them all about you.
Yeah, I'm Scott Simpson. I'm the co-host of Terrace's greatest and only podcast, the Graham Avenue podcast. We're all about Terrace lifestyle. I can eat 50 chicken wings, and I'm really just here to see if I'm funnier than Keith Axelson, because that man has it all.
Good chance. And drinking a tall boy. I like it. Mike Cronin, how many wings do you think you can eat?
30. I can't do it. That's crazy.
Goddamn puss. Tell them all about you, Mike.
Mike Cronin, I've been doing stand-up for about 14 and a half years. I have an album on Spotify, Pandora, called Hot for Too Long. Wow, that took too long. It's been a long day. And I'm going to come out with a new one later this year, hopefully.
Fantastic. I love that. Well, welcome to the show. We're going to have a great time. Let's get these questions started. We start out the same question every night. It gets everybody all warmed up and it gets ready to go. Here it is. The first question is, how do you like your eggs? How do you like your eggs? That's the first question on Around the Bag. Scott Simpson, how do you like your eggs?
It's kind of fucked up, but you scramble with chopsticks.
Scrambled with chopsticks.
You got to go really low, and you just fucking go with the chopsticks. It looks insane. Don't want anyone to see you do it, but they're the best. I
like that. You know what the best part about that? I said to everybody, I said, this guy's going to be the most polite guy I've ever had on the show. He just brings it out, and I'll tell you how I like my fucking eggs. Just get me some goddamn chopsticks. I'll fuck those fuckers up.
Very nervous and insecure, so I'm going to swear a lot.
Okay, enjoy yourself. Very honest. I'll give you some points in a little bit. Mike Cronin, how do you like your eggs?
I like them poached, but I feel like a dick when I order them.
Oh, he likes them poached, and he likes to make the people in the back work. Janelle, how do you like your eggs?
The only way that people should have eggs, nice and over easy, runny, sleazy, easy eggs.
Sleazy easy eggs. That is the best answer I've ever heard. My goodness, this is going to be a hard show. I'm half chubbed up after that answer. We're going to have to continue on. Let's give some points away. 11 points to Scott Filthy Simpson. 11 points to Janelle. Mike Richie Rich, 11 points. That's a great way to start off the goddamn show. I like it. Having a good time. A lot of people talking about it. I got a private chat over here. Let's check that out. See what is going on. Yeah, I forgot to mention the guest question. Guys, get ready. Later on, we're going to have the guest question. That's what I've been told. The guest question. That's what it comes from Lindsay. The guest question today comes from Lindsay. You can send in your questions to me. I may pick yours to be asked on Monday. Let's continue on. Guys, what are your plans for the weekend? Let's start out with you, Janelle. Janelle, you got lipstick on. What are your plans for the weekend?
I'm going to be on the boat in Lake Ossipee, taking the sunset, cuddling with my puppy. New Hampshire lifestyle, live free or die.
Oh, good for you. I like the way you call your boyfriend the puppy. Mike, what's your weekend?
Well, I got some tendinitis here, so I'm going to be taking some muscle relaxers and just fucking fucked up.
Don't take it with alcohol, though, Mike. I like you a lot. I don't need you going down. Always drinking. Forget it. That was the last time we ever seen Mike. Got tendinitis, had some pain pills and some booze, and we lost it. What's your big weekend plans?
I got to plug these Smithers Brew & Co. coffee lagers. They are absolutely excellent. So I'm going to drink about 30 of these.
What are they?
Smithers Brew & Co. coffee lagers.
They're coffee and beer?
Yeah, mixed together. So I'm going to drink about 30 of these and probably sit in the basement.
And cry. And probably cry. I'd say cry.
Oh, thought that was implied.
You guys are a fantastic group of losers. I'm giving you all a 0 for that. Not one person said party. Not one person said party. Chris Adams brings up a good point. Mike Cronin, how did you get injured?
I'm working landscaping right now since I can't do comedy. So
good for you. I like the way you threw that out there. You let people know I'm making money. You bunch of pussies. I'm out there working. He's got to pay his bills somehow. He's got a redhead landscaping. I'm feeling like the sunscreen company's making a lot of money off you right now. That's what I feel like going on right there. 0 points for everything. Guys, here's the next question. It's Friday night. What toppings do you like on your pizza? What toppings do you like on your pizza? Let's start out with you, Janelle.
I love a good mushroom on the pizza.
Oh, mushrooms. Mike Farrell comes in hard, more like manscaping. Woo! That was hardcore. Janelle likes mushrooms. That's it? Mushrooms?
Mushrooms, yeah.
Oh, you only like one thing. Scott, what do you like on your pizza? You're from Terrace, so probably isn't many toppings.
No, it's pretty hard done by up here, but pepperoni pineapple.
Pepperoni pineapple, half Canadian, half Italian.
Don't knock it till you try it. I'm
knocking it, and I'm not trying it. Mike Cronin, over to you.
I like a Supreme.
Supreme. That's a weird that a really white guy wanted a Supreme. I want a Supreme pizza.
Well, I live in Detroit.
A Supremist pizza. Fantastic. Mike, your price is probably about $18.95 for medium, so $18.95 points for you. Janelle, yours is cheap, $11 for you. Scott, it's tough. Yours is a specialty pizza. I'm going to say it's $23, but you have a coupon. Take it down to 17. All right, 17 points for you. Fantastic. Everybody, very tight game so far. A lot of people excited about this. Is anybody going to watch the big space takeoff tomorrow? The machine they call the spaceship is going into the air, and it's going to be exciting. Everybody's excited about it, but I've seen the outfits. Guys, describe the new space outfits they're wearing on the Tesla going to space. Let's start out with you, Mike.
Oh, geez, I haven't seen them.
That's a perfect answer. Congratulations. 200 points for you. Janelle.
I also haven't seen them.
200 points for you. Scott.
I also haven't seen them.
200 points for you. I love it. Thanks for coming on the show and having no knowledge at all. This is going to be a tough one. God damn it. It's special needs night at the old Around the Bag. That's fantastic. I like pizza. That's what you guys said. Oh, here's a question that's going to go to everybody. Oh, Scott Engels is answering. Let's go. Leisure Suit Larry is an astronaut. They're very leisurely. They're very leisure. Chris Adams says it's that the first private manned space launch. I have no idea what he just said there. I don't know if my contacts fucked me up or what he said. But that was let's check with Chris French. I'm watching the launch from my house right here in Orlando. Oh, so you know what that means. Lawn chairs, lawn chairs are actually a couch, and it's in the front yard. Very, very, very Florida. Goddamn hillbillies down there just looking at. Hey, honey, look, it's on fire and it's going in the air. That must be the spaceship. Oh, God, I like those guys. A lot of fun, though. The Florida people are very nice. Oh, here comes the next question. This round's only got a couple of questions left, so let's continue. What is the dirtiest room in your house? What is the dirtiest room in your house? Let's start out with Janelle. Janelle, what's the dirtiest room in your house?
Well, I'm at the Eagle's Nest, which is what we call our lake house. So every room's dirty because the same name as Hitler's house back in the day.
Oh my God! Every house is an every room is an oven.
We didn't know though that we named it that. Like we didn't know we were named it after that. But well, we did it. Maybe the bathroom. Maybe the bathroom's the dirtiest room.
Bathroom. That's the dirtiest one. Scott.
Well, as I said before, Ian, I'm probably the first renter you ever had on the show. So I have to say I don't really own a room or a house. So I think a bit of a technicality, but have to go would definitely be my room. There's shit everywhere right now.
Filthy room. That's your only area that you get to stay in. Oh, Mike Cronin.
I live in the ghetto of Detroit, so I gotta say the bathroom, only because the sewage from upstairs leaks sometimes.
Oh my God, what happened? You used to be doing so well. Oh my God. I love this. Zach comes in with the infamous bone snake. Zach Anderson, very big fan of the old Mike Cronin there, living in a shitty house in Detroit. Let's give some points away. I'm saying Mike's probably paying $300 for rent. Scott's probably paying about $1,875 for his room because rent is way overpriced in my hometown. I don't know what the fuck they're doing up there. Janelle lives at home. 0 points for her. 0 points for her. Chris Adams says Florida is the dirty room of the USA. I have to agree. It's the dirty room of the USA. Uber says, I live in a church. It's a stage den. What? It's a stage den. What's that? I have no idea what he's saying right there. I might be having a stroke during tonight's show. I've really had a tough time reading some of the things. Oh my God. Guys, here's a nice question that we're going to end the round with. This is a great question. This one makes me excited. Here it goes, right here. When was your last confrontation? Scott, did you just change from can to bottle?
Yeah, I got a bomber of Wheelhouse beer here.
Jesus Christ, this kid's going for it. I love it. My God. Guys, when was your last confrontation? Let's start out with Scott Drunk Simpson.
Oh, man. I'm very non-confrontational. I know I look like a dick, but I'm not very tough or strong, so I try and stay out of it. But I think back in Panama, there was some shoving on the dance floor, but I briskly walked away and went back to my hostel.
I think we need to stop right now. Back in Panama? Let's hear about the Panama excursion.
I went to Panama in like February and March, and then, coronavirus sort of happened all at once, and came back and quarantined, and been here ever since.
Oh, my God. The Panama situation. There was some pushing on the dance floor. Now people are dying because their lungs don't work. Mike, when's the last time you had a confrontation?
Physical or verbal?
Like either one. It's your choice. Larissa just takes over on Scott. That was all head, Scott.
Because I've gotten into a couple of quarantine fights with my girlfriend, but
is your girlfriend in Detroit with you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Let's hear about it. What was your verbal fight that you had with your girlfriend during this?
It was over the dumbest things you can possibly imagine.
I have a feeling you forgot to pick something up.
Yeah, that was probably it.
Yeah, I have a feeling you forgot. Janelle, when was the last time you were in some sort of confrontation?
I put the headphones on so they wouldn't hear me because I'm home, but probably my boyfriend, because he like threw my dog off the boat into the lake, and then he like came over to me and scratched the hell out of me. And I'd show you guys, but I don't know if that's too weird or not, but I got mad at him for that. It's kind of lame, but that's truly what happened like an hour ago.
I don't know where to go with this. I'd show you guys, but it might be weird. It would be the first time we had boobs on this show. I'm going to tell you that. That's for sure right there.
Not there. It's on the belly. It's like on the side. He like clawed into me. Yeah.
Mike, the voice in your head isn't your girlfriend. That is awesome right there. I like it. Janelle, I'm going to give you 117 points for saying who wants nudity. Scott, I'd give you a couple more points, but I don't think you'd fight for them because you are neither tough or strong. So I'm going to give you 11 points for you. Mike Cronin,
I appreciate it.
That's a good answer right there. We want to get up into it right now. Mike Cronin, 133,000 points for you for living with your girlfriend in this, because I know you got shitty plumbing, and by the looks of it, the wall's about to fall down over your left side. So let's continue on. Oh my God, that is the end of first round. First round, my friends, was brought to you by Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Wayne Gretzky, mustache, nobody can find him. He knows it's a master in disguise. Wayne Gretzky, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Oh my God. Let's continue on to round two, guys. Round two starts out hard. This is from Lindsay. This question's from Lindsay. She sent this one in. Oh my goodness. What is the weirdest thing you've ever seen in someone else's house? What is the weirdest thing you've ever seen in someone else's house? Let's start out with Mike. I feel like you've been to a lot of people's houses.
Yeah, I've seen above a fireplace. My friend has a giant painting of himself.
Mm-hmm.
And next to it is the guy that featured for him that week.
That is fantastic. Oh my God, that's creepy as shit. Which one of them was murdered? I feel like one of them was murdered. Janelle?
Oh, I went to this guy's house. His name was Rip Van Winkle, and it was after a New Year's Eve party in Brooklyn, and his bed was hanging from chains, and he had a trapeze too that we were able to swing from. Real weird.
Oh my goodness, that is more than just a finger banging event. I'll tell you that right now. Scott Simpson.
I would say in my childhood home, I was in swim club for a few years, and we got photos every year. And when you're in swim club, you wear Speedos. And when you're in grade 5, you have a very supple, strange, weird-looking body. And I had 2 photos of myself up on the mantle for years, and I hated it. I got roasted every fucking day. They're so weird.
Right. I feel like your uncle is some sort of perv too.
Well, yeah, he was a photographer. It's so weird. He just showed up every once in a while.
Oh, man, that's great. 117 points for Scotty Simpson. Janelle going out to a Christmas party with Rip Van Winkle. So, goddamn, don't fall asleep with him. It'll be next year and things will be done. I'm going to give you 277 points. Mike Cronin goes over to a guy's house. He's got a painting and the guy's got a feature on there. I'm going to give you 7 points for goddamn Cronin on that one. Let's move on to question number 2. Here's question number 2. Who's the biggest douche in your neighborhood? That's the question. Who's the biggest douche in your neighborhood? Let's start out with you, Scotty Simpson. Goddamn supple body and a Speedo.
Me.
You're the biggest douche in your neighborhood.
Yeah, I have a lot of opinions on craft beer, and I dress like a cat burglar, so I don't really know much further you want to go with it.
I think we should continue on. I'd like to hear more about this. Why do you dress like a cat burglar?
Well, my hair's super greasy, so I had to wear a toque. And as for the shirt, I don't know. I think it just looks good.
Good for you.
Yeah, and also being named Scott, it's like a Chad light. Like you're not as douchey as Chad, but you're just one step down from it.
Oh, Chad light douche. I like this game. You find out about people. Janelle, who's the biggest douche in your neighborhood?
Probably the woman that runs a laundromat across the street from us, because she won't let us go get quarters and bring them back to our place if we're not using her laundromat.
I'm going to agree with her. I'm going to tell you to fuck off. If you're not using the quarter machine that's involved for my place, that's not a douche. I would have to say, come on, Janelle, you might be the douche in your neighborhood.
I know. I might be like Scott. You know, Janelle is a pretty douchey name too.
But you blame the Asian lady across the street. You blame her. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Special needs kid calling me. Ian Bagg is a douchebag of all time. I tried to block this kid. Somehow he still snuck in. Oh, what a piece of shit that kid is right there. Welcome back, Cody Bear. Janelle, is she Asian, the lady across the street?
No, she's not. She's Greek.
She's Greek and she owns a laundromat?
Yeah, I think.
She doesn't have a restaurant. That's why she won't give you quarters. Mike, who's the biggest douche in your neighborhood?
Well, my window's open, so I hope he doesn't hear, but this guy, Ken,
yeah,
he works in our building, and he has no control over the volume of his voice. So he will be screaming, just like, get that lawnmower over there, for no reason at 9 a.m. And
Ken needs to shut the fuck up, right? I like it. Scott, you named yourself because Keith Axelson came onto the game and scared the fuck out of you, so you named yourself, so we'll give you 3,000 points. Janelle, I'm going to go with the Asian lady across the street that pretends she's Greek. I'm going to give you 12 points for that. Mike, you were nice. You named somebody. I like that. You're like, Ken talks loud. That piece of shit's always looking for his lawnmower. I'm going to give you 100,000 points. Mike Cronin, he's on pills. Look at that. Cody is the president of the club bag. No, he's the president, but he wants the club bag. That's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do. He wants to club the shit. If I end up dead, it's that Cody Bear or my wife. One of them killed me. I guarantee you. Oh my God. Here's a nice question that's going to probably creep a lot of people out. Why do women enjoy being spanked? Makes me weird. I think it's just weird. Let's have some answers. Why do women like being spanked? Lou just got left the room.
It's probably because they've had some fucked up things happen to them.
Oh, it's because they've been bad, Mike. That's what
No.
Janelle, why do women enjoy being spanked?
Mike, you're totally wrong. Totally wrong. I think because it's a sensor. There's something in the body that excites you, arouses you, and it sends shoots throughout your body. I don't know.
I love it. Janelle takes a comedy show, makes it serious. How about you, Scotty?
Where are these women and where can I find them?
They're in a cabin, and it's called the Eagle's Nest. If you want to look for them, have a couple more of your beers and get in your car and drive across.
Perfect.
I like it. Everybody gets 69 points. 69 for Mike, 69 for Janelle, 69 for Scott. That's the pervy round. That pervy round was brought to you by, my friends. That pervy round was brought to you by Wayne Gretzky, the perviest man on ice. If you got a little bit colder, put on a little pair of shorts, sit on the ice. Wayne Gretzky, proud to plug you around the bag. Let's continue on. Only got one more question in this round because it's 6:22 in the evening. We got a couple more rounds to get through. People are going nuts. People are going nuts. What's this question? Wait, women like being spanked? Color me shocketh. Larissa, Scott just said, fuck it. I'm using a candle glass. Did you use a candle glass?
What the fuck's a candle glass?
Oh, he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know what a candle is. Here's Robert. Mike will disappear before Scott passes out. I like it.
A computer that's a bad green screen behind me.
I like the way a guy dressed up in a Star Trek outfit just took you down. That was crazy. Oh my God. I'm going to do 2 more questions. Okay, 2 more questions. Get ready. What is really inside Area 51? What is really inside Area 51? I want to know. Scott Simpson?
I think inside Area 51, I think a funnier Ian Bagg.
Oh, I don't know.
An Ian Bagg who doesn't use like shock humor and insults for his comedy and is just really witty.
Oh my God. I don't think that's Scott on the show. I think it's his mom, and she's all hurt. She's got her panties all in a wad. Oh my God. Here we go, Scott. Mike, what's inside Area 51?
I gotta hope it's talking pugs like in Men in Black.
Talking bugs. I like it. Scott's from Canada, so he has no idea when we talk about Area 51. Janelle, what do you think is inside Area 51?
I think there's a bunch of Scott Simpson clones just bending over, waiting to have their asses slapped by Mike.
Oh my God! Young lady comes on, just starts throwing haymakers for no apparent reason. That is great. Oh, I don't know what this is. Pimpy 10. Pimpy 10. I like that, Brian Watson. Pimpy 10. That is fantastic.
Spelled it wrong, but
he spelled it wrong. I'm going to give you 1,100, 1 million points, Janelle, for punching both those boys in the face. 2,700 for Mike Cronin. 5 for Scott Simpson for saying there should be something funnier than me. I don't think it can happen. Fuck you, Scott. Here's the last question of this round. What is your guilty pleasure? What is your guilty pleasure? Let's start out with you, Scott.
I fucking love 90 Day Fiancé. I know it's made up, and I love the spin-offs too. There's like 8 spin-offs of it, and it's so sad and so pathetic, but it makes me feel better about myself because they are slightly more sad and slightly more pathetic. Fucking love Darcy too. Big Darcy fan.
Good for you. I like it. A lot of people hide their secret pleasures, but you just like, my guilty pleasure. I'll tell you all about it. Janelle, what's yours?
Oh, I love the reality shows as well. I also love molten lava chocolate cake from Chili's. Those like gross like desserts.
You like to go to Chili's?
I like to go to Chili's. Yeah.
Is that why you have to get your dollars split?
What?
Is that why you get your dollars split over at the old Asian laundromat? I need 4 quarters. I'm gonna go buy a piece of cake. My God.
Yeah.
Zach Anderson. Yeah, Scotty. Yes, Zach Anderson. Good for you. Oh, look at Cody Bear still smacking me around, watching Ian Bagg on Twitch. Fuck you, Cody, you piece of shit. God damn it. My wife's gonna come out. He's special needs. Leave him alone. Oh my God. Mike Cronin, what's your guilty pleasure?
I would say Taylor Swift.
Oh,
Taylor Swift.
I love Taylor Swift.
Can you sing some of her song? One of her songs?
I Shake it off. Shake it off.
Did you just say question right? This is my guilty pleasure, but I know nothing about it. Oh, Mike Cronin, liar, pants
I'm
on
not
fire.
Bill.
-50, you son of a bitch. Scott Simpson gave the right answer. I'm going to give him 500 million points. Janelle comes in. What the hell? 17 points for her. Oh, that's not. That was the end of that round, guys. I forgot. I just kind of fell apart there at the end of that round. That round was brought to you by bananas. It's time for the next round. It's time for Pick It. Let's do this. It's time for Pick It, guys. So it starts with Janelle. It goes to Scott. Then it goes to Mike Cronin. Get ready for it. Janelle.
Yes.
Sideburns or mustache?
Mustache.
Scotty, long hair or short hair?
Ooh, gotta go short hair. I don't really know why. I just look weird with long hair.
Good for you, thinking it's about
Thank
you. Mike Cronin, goatee or flavor saver?
Oh, goatee.
Ooh, good for you. I like it. Round two. Janelle, Run DMC or Aerosmith?
Aerosmith.
Don't giggle about it. Just about to get weird. Scotty, Lululemons or Nike?
Oof. Nike.
Tough decision. Takes down the Canadian company and doesn't give a shit. Mike Cronin, fish or hunt?
Fish.
Doesn't like to kill things. Likes to take a long time and bonk it on the head. Like it. Cody says Aerosmith. We'll give him some props tonight. Cody says Nike. Cody says goatee. Rick says, oh yeah, mustache. Chris Adams says Chris French is hilarious. They've really got a love affair going on right there. Cody Bear says hunt. I think he was trying to call me a cunt and he missed by one word. Anyway, let's continue on. Round 3. Janelle, Air Canada or Air Lingus?
Air Canada.
Ooh, somebody who only wants to go to Toronto instead of Dublin. Scotty, first class or private?
Fuck, I can't afford either one of those. Can I say coach? But I guess first class.
I know. I got you way over your skis there, didn't I? I seen your face. I just brought up 2 things that have never happened to him, but he didn't know what to do. Fantastic. I loved it. Mike Cronin, United or Delta?
Delta.
Probably should have went with Scott with that one, but I didn't. Get ready. Round 4. Janelle, hockey or figure skating?
Hockey.
Scotty, figure skating or gymnastics?
Oh, gymnastics, guaranteed.
Ooh, yes. Cronin, baseball or cricket?
Figure skating.
Oh, I like the way your eyebrow went up on that one too. That was great. I like it. Round 5. Janelle, Scotty, or Mike?
Oh,
Janelle?
I pick? Oh.
Yeah, still the same game. Still the same
I have to
game.
pick? What are we doing? Are we going?
You just have to make a decision.
I guess I'll go with Scotty. Why are you making me do
I
that?
love it. I ask this every night, and everybody panics every time.
I'm sweating.
Scotty?
It's a tough one because Mike's definitely pretty sizzled off the jazz cabbage, but I haven't been sexualized like that in a long time, and it really helped my self-esteem, so I got to go Janelle.
Oh, good choice.
The spanking at Area 51, so.
I need a drink.
Good for you. Mike Cronin, which one are you going to pick? The one that's with the taller beer or the one with the taller beer?
I was going to pick Janelle, but then Scotty picked jazz cabbage, so I'm going with him.
Mike is a lover of the words. He loved that. That's fantastic. That is the end of that section. What's going on here? Let's go down here. We got some people. Want to become famous? Buy follower, primes, and viewers. That's interesting. That guy's a bot. And then Nightbot comes in and gets him. Whoa, stop posting links. Warning, Nightbot. And then Cody just says out of the blue, Janelle. Just gets pervy with it.
What's up, Cody?
Cody, what up?
Stacey Ramsey just peeks in and says, Janelle's high. That's interesting.
Probably.
And then Scott with his big old mush says, Scott with the trifecta. And then Hooper, just over there, Sizzled Off the Jazz Cabbage is the name of Mike's next album that he'll forget. Oh! Sizzled Off the Jazz Cabbage. Oh, my God. Round 5 or whatever round we're on, the super fun big time round. That's what this. This is the end of it. Tonight's topic is Cody is also a bot. Cody's getting heckled by everybody. I love it. Cody is also a bot. Tonight's subject is the Foo Fighters. Janelle, you'll go against Mike on the first question. The first question is, what band did Dave Grohl almost join after Nirvana?
Oh, the Holy Shits?
No, that is not a band. Ooh, Christina throwing it. Oh, stop everything. Christina and Monica, $20.99. Love the show. Fantastic. Thank you, Christina, Monica. I love those girls. They're fantastic girls. Cody Bear's all upset. I'm a real person. No, you're not. No, you're not, Cody. You're not a real person. Don't even try. Back to you guys. The question was, what band? And I gave you time to go to Google and find out who it was, but neither of you seemed to move. What band did Dave Grohl almost join after Nirvana?
Oh, the Meat Lovers?
That's a pizza.
I mean,
Pearl Jam?
Nope. But back to you. Do you want to name another pizza, Janelle?
no, I'm looking it up. I can't find it.
The Vegetarians? Nope. The
I don't
answer is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. That was the answer. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. He was asked to join them, and he didn't. 0 points for you guys. 0 points. Mike, you're going to go against Scott on the next one. Okay. All right, here we go. This is along the same subject. Ken called, and he said, fuck off, Mike, just to let you know.
Doesn't have to call. He can just talk.
Ken yelled, and he said, fuck off, Mike. What band did the drummer Taylor Hawkins play for before he joined the Foo Fighters? Mm-hmm. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
Oh.
Isn't it ironic?
Is it Atlanta, Florida?
There you go. Good answer. Good answer. Scott Simpson didn't realize to get on the computer and get Googling.
I've had a few beers. I'm slow.
Janelle, you're going to go against Scott. So far, whoever wins between Scott and Janelle will face Mike in the finals. So this is for big time super fun. Tammy says the Irish Rovers. That is the most Canadian answer I've ever heard in my life. Hoops says Janelle is also on the Jazz Cabbage. I ain't ready.
What is Jazz Cabbage?
Oh, you weirdo. Can you not understand what it is? It's cabbage, and if you play jazz, you smoke a lot of pot. Right there. Here it goes. Last question. Mike and Janelle, get ready. Do you have a cooler with you?
Yeah. I got to stay cold.
What comedy duo was in the video for Learning to Fly? What comedy duo was in the video Learning to Fly?
Am I in this?
Can't. No, you're not in this. This is between Janelle and Scott.
God, I know this.
My God. Robert's.
Oh, obviously, Lano and Woodley.
Oh,
no.
What did he? Flight of the Conchords?
No. It starts with Tenacious and ends with D.
Tenacious D.
Oh,
there you go, Janelle, for the answer. Big answer. Scott, too busy trying to get in his cooler to get another beer, could not get the answer. By the way, this is the slowest that round has ever gone. Just to let you know, I've never had people so slow during this. Oh my God, that was fantastic.
I think I blacked out and Googled the wrong thing because I got
I'm pretty sure you didn't. I'm pretty sure you blacked out, but I'm pretty sure you didn't Google. Sorry, Scott, you are no longer in the championship round. The championship round is between Mike Cronin and Janelle. This is for the big win on tonight's Around the Bag. By the way, I don't want the show to end because I know I'm going to have to talk to my wife after, and she's going to give me shit for making fun of Cody. You leave that kid alone. You guys, Dave Grohl broke his leg a couple years ago when the band was on stage, and they had to make this whole throne, right? They made this whole throne. And then Dave used that, and they continued on touring. A couple months later, after Dave was healed, another band, the lead singer broke his leg and had to borrow that throne. What was that band, and who was the lead singer? Scott, Mike, please give me an answer.
Man,
what's that?
Is it Nickelback?
No, not Nickelback. Nickelback has never borrowed anything from anyone.
I thought I just got kicked out, but
it's there it goes. Starts with a G.
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses, and who's that singer?
Oh, Axl Rose.
Oh, there we go. Scott Simpson for the toughest round ever on Around the Bag. Scott Simpson, you are the champion tonight on Around the Bag. Fantastic. Oh, fantastic. You win Around the Bag. You have won one free month with Cody Bear. He'll be living with you in the house free of charge, and he will ask you questions until you fall asleep. And then when you wake up, he'll be there. Cody Bear is now yours for 1 month. Congratulations. Scott, tell us all about a restaurant in Terrace, British Columbia that you would like everybody to know about that nobody knows about.
Oh, I did not expect to win this. So first of all, I'd thank everyone at home. Thank my parents.
Yes.
Everyone knows every restaurant in Terrace because there's like 20 people that live here. But Mumford's is opening up soon. The chefs have been doing a wonderful job, and lots of craft beer on tap. So I'll be there.
Fantastic. I didn't even know that worked. Mumford's and Son is in Terrace, BC. They wear pea coats there, and they cook you a nice dinner. It's fantastic. Mumford's and Sons. Also, Bert's Deli. Oh, somebody just almost. Yeah. Bert's Deli. There it is. Bert's Deli. Janelle, tell everybody about a restaurant near the Eagle's Nest.
Oh, Windy Fields Farm is a great family-run, delicious place. Also, I'd like to say I want to revoke my Scotty and go with Mike because, Scotty's a dummy at one, and so me and Mike forever.
Scotty thought we're going to be losers together, but then you ended up winning. I'm going to go with that goop, Mike.
Me and Mike are more at each other's wavelength.
Yeah. This is a love game more than this is 90 Day Fiance right here. You also have to live with Cody Bear for you. Mike, tell them about the restaurant.
The Fly Trap in Ferndale.
The Fly Trap.
It's the best breakfast place in the country.
Oh, and where is it? Is it in Detroit?
Yeah.
And whereabouts in Detroit?
It's in Ferndale. It's on Woodward. You want directions?
Yeah, just tell them.
You turn left, and it's about 7 minutes down that way.
That's fantastic. Good for you, Mike. Really coming across. There's Cody Bear. Cafe Michael in Trail, British Columbia, Canada has great food. That's great, Cody. Thank you for actually bringing up a small business. The other day, I said, bring up a small business. He said Walmart. He said Walmart. So I had to deal with that. And then he got mad at me. I expect an apology for you making fun of me for saying Walmart. I'm like, oh, here's your apology. My nuts, these. Guys, we got to wrap this show up. Thank you for being on Around the Bag. Hope to see you again. Make sure you look for all my friends that were on the show tonight on their Instagram or their Facebook. Big thank you to for the 29 from Christina and Monica. That stuff that you guys give us helps us make the show better, even though you can't make the show any better because it is fantastic. But it helps us buy equipment, and we appreciate that. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Stay away from people so I can get back to seeing you face to face while doing stand-up. Good night, everyone. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.